Hello, my name is Vadim and today we're going to talk about Faraday Future and more specifically about Faraday Future stock, which in the last month has done something incredible. It had jumped from about 4 or 5 cents a share to almost $4, triggering a short squeeze for all of those who were shorting, and right now trading at about 50 cents. So today we're going to discuss the company itself, what it does, its financials. We're going to discuss how to trade the stock. Is it suitable for day traders, for example? Is it suitable for buying and holding for a couple of years? And for all those people who actually bought the stock during the last kind of rise and fall, what to do with it now? Is it going to go up again? So stay tuned. Today we're going to discuss. Faraday Future is an electric vehicle company which was founded in 2014 in California and kind of wanted to do some very cool, very luxury EV cars back 10 years ago before it was mainstream. In 2016, the company already had 1,000 employees, so it was a pretty substantial startup. It was funded. I don't know how well it was funded because back in 2016 there already were some news that the company could not make money in deposits to pretty small escrow accounts. Back then the trouble started already. In 2017 there was a dispute with C-level executives who quit the company and found a new company called Canoe, which by the way operates until today. In 2018 there was some trouble in the company already with them laying off some people and introducing pay cuts of about 20%, and the CEO of the company got a salary of whopping $1. I don't know if it's related to that or not, but shortly after its CEO actually filed for personal bankruptcy. So up until then the company didn't really produce any vehicles, talked about some cool models, showed some cool pictures, but was kind of in dire financial situation. But then in 2021, the light at the end of the tunnel, and this light at the end of the tunnel was called SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Companies, which kind of allowed a bunch of companies to go public without doing any due diligence with SEC. And on July 21st, 2021, Faraday Future became publicly traded company with a valuation of $3.4 billion. They haven't produced single vehicle until then. So now the company was well funded and could actually focus on making vehicles. That's what they were paid to do. But actually the most interesting things started probably around a year and a half ago. Not to miss anything, I actually wanna read out a couple of things. So, notes here. Over the last year, first of all, the company had problems paying rent. Yes, actually rent, the payments were a bit less than $1 million and there were already 2 occurrences of that happening. The company had troubles filing financial reports because they did not have enough money to pay their audit firm to audit their books and to actually issue these reports. That's one of the things I didn't like about this company, because they issued their 2023 report, their 10K, only a couple of weeks ago, and it was the end of May. Actually, most of the companies already issued their Q1 reports in May. I don't know what happened then, but today is June 12th. The company still haven't issued their Q1 reports for this year, for example. In their 10K, the company told that they finally have delivered some vehicles during Q3 and Q4, and they have delivered whopping 4 vehicles. So they have earned around $800,000 for the whole 2023, and we still have no information about what is happening in 2024. By the way, one of the strange things, the company has their own YouTube channel, and on this YouTube channel there are a bunch of videos of their CEO actually disputing some of the things that were written in 10K. So for example, he went on after the 10K was released and said, hey, there were rumors we delivered only 4 vehicles, but this is not true. He didn't say how many they delivered, he just said, it's not true, deal with it.
Some media and comments claim that FF sold only 4 cars last year. Is this true? I've seen also some comments stating that FF sold only 4 cars in 2023. This is a complete misunderstanding.
So one of the things I haven't seen in the news, but it's actually in the 10K, and I think it's pretty substantial, is that Palantir actually sued the company. And Palantir and Faraday Future settled for $5 million in cash to be paid to Palantir in installments over 2024. So it's around $1.7 million every 3 months, something like that. The problem is that Faraday Future on their books have $1.9 million in cash, so I'm not really sure how the company is going to settle this. By the way, if you like this video, go press like button and subscribe to our channel. We will have lots more video like that. By the way, one of the things that you need to know if you want to invest in this company long term, the company writes all over their report that they have a very substantial risk of going under if the company is not going to be funded really soon. One more thing to know about this company is that Nasdaq is actually threatening to delist them all the time. I don't know if it's going to happen, if the company is going to go to the OTC. And the most horrible news for the long-term investors of the company is that the co-creative officer, official co-creative officer of the company is Chris Brown. Yeah, the infamous Chris Brown. I don't know about you, but I have a few criteria on which I decide whether to invest in the company or not. Not having Chris Brown as its official officer of the company is actually one of them. So I'm personally not going to be investing long-term in Faraday Future. So after all of that, let's talk about how do we trade this stock, if it's tradable or not. So for day trading, this stock is awesome. Everything is going amazing there. The average daily range is actually huge and you can catch a substantial move there. The stock currently trading in this range of from about 40 cents to about 80 cents. Just make your move there, pick your setup. I've traded it for myself. It's awesome. The volume is around 80 million shares a day. Everything's good there. Now let's talk about people who actually bought this stock in May, for example, and right now are sitting on it and wondering when they should sell it. Now, if we take a look of why this stock made such a move about a month ago, moves like that do not happen in a vacuum. The stocks do not go hundreds, thousands % up or down just without a reason. And actually the catalyst for this move a month ago has a name. His name is Keith Gill, actually known as Roaring Kitty. So when Roaring Kitty started posting about GME stock, you can actually see the day when GME stock started to rise. That's the day when Faraday Future stock actually started their move. It wasn't any company news or something related to the company itself. It was just that the meme stock started to move, started to jump, and this jump triggered a short squeeze for people who were shorting Faraday Future. Now, if you hold Faraday Future stock, there is an interesting date for you, and this date is June 21st. June 21st is the day where Roaring Kitty's call option on GME are about to expire. So kind of the whole financial world is sitting and waiting to see if he's going to exercise this option. So next week is going to be critical for all the holders of Faraday Future stock. I have a feeling that if Roaring Kitty manages to actually pump GME stock and exercise these options, it's gonna trigger a substantial move to the Faraday Future stock as well, and we will finally see it breaks this 80-cent barrier. Now, if it does, this move is not gonna last forever. If we take a look at the last move, it actually held for just a couple of days. If you're holding the stocks and you see next week or around the time Roaring Kitty posts something about his call options, if you see Faraday Future stock jump, sell. You might not have an opportunity like that because currently I don't see any other catalyst, or at least positive catalyst, for the stock. Now, I've said that I don't see any other catalyst for the stock. I actually see a bunch of very negative catalysts. First of all, Q1 report. I don't know what we're going to see there. Maybe we'll see that the company actually haven't produced any vehicles in Q1. Maybe we'll see that the company depleted its cash reserves and actually about to go bankrupt. I don't think that the company is not releasing their Q1 report just because it's hoarding all of the awesome news they're about to release to their shareholders. From my experience, when the company does not release something, it's because something bad is happening. Second of all, without any extra funding, the company is about to go bankrupt. I'm sorry for all the shareholders of Faraday Future. Open the financial report. If a lot of money is not going to go to the company really soon, it's going to go bankrupt. And I'm not seeing where this money is going to come from. Faraday Future can actually do what the GME did, wait until the stock is pumped and issue just a bunch of new shares. Maybe that's kind of the only way. The company is in debt up to its neck. I don't think it's gonna go and get more loans. So all of the news except for June 21st call option of Roaring Kitty are kind of a bad catalyst for the company. So please, if you hold the stock, watch the news like a hawk, watch the stock movement, and if you have the opportunity, go and close your position. By the way, if you like this video, go press like button and subscribe to our channel. We will have lots more video like that. That's kind of my vision of the stock. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. It's your money. Go YOLO it if you want to. I wish all of you would go the same 50K to billions of dollars route that Roaring Kitty did. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.